"Sir, we need to inspect that box." The TSA agent's words cut sharply through the low hum of travelers at the airport security checkpoint. The man in crisp army dress blues held a polished mahogany case carefully draped in an American flag. His white-gloved hands remained steady as he glanced at the agent. The scanner had flagged the case. Standard protocol, they insisted, but he simply stood tall and said with quiet resolve, "It doesn't open here. Not now." A brief murmur rippled through the line behind him, irritation in voices beginning to rise. But then someone, just a passenger leaning forward, whispered, "He's a tomb guard." The effect was instantaneous. Faces softened, shoulders straightened. The hurried air transformed into reverence. People instinctively stood taller. The TSA agent hesitated, her hand hovering. No one said another word. That whisper changed everything. It revealed honor in a single phrase. The tomb guard remained silent, bowed his head slightly, and followed instructions to step aside. The line behind him opened with an unspoken curse. Time slowed, respect surged. A veteran nearby removed his cap and placed it over his heart. A young mother gently hushed her children. The sweep of understanding radiated outward. This was no ordinary traveler. This was a sentinel entrusted with the dignity of unnamed heroes. Once in a quieter corner of the terminal, the tomb guard gently set the flag-wrapped box down. A witness asked in reverent curiosity, "Sir, what's in that case?" He looked across at her, eyes meeting hers, calm but heavy with history. "Soil from Arlington. From unbeknownst graves. When remains arrive without a known resting place, we carry a bit of hallowed ground with them. Today, this is Staff Sergeant William Crane, MIA, since 1972. We identified him 2 months ago. I'm taking him home." The woman nodded, tears glistening. Her voice was a whisper. "Thank you." She did something kind, arranged an entire aircraft row for the case in first class. No fees, no questions, only respect. When the flight doors closed, the pilot came over the intercom, voice thick with emotion. He explained that aboard was a flag-draped case, accompanied by a tomb guard bringing a fallen hero home. Finally, cabin noise stilled into silence. Phones were put away. Even restless passengers seemed to sense the sacredness of the moment. The hum of jet engines carried more weight now. This was reverence in motion. During the flight, the tomb guard remained vigilant. Not a single motion betrayed fatigue. He stood quietly by the box, scanning the cabin with eyes that had seen too much to romanticize. Every passenger who glanced at him offered a respectful nod. Some tearfully exhaled. The box stayed at the front, untouched and honored. That simple gesture, an empty seat, a respectful pause, spoke louder than any words. When the plane touched down, the announcement was gentle but unwavering. A long-lost hero was returning to home soil. Passengers quietly rose as the tomb guard stood firm with the box. No applause, no camera phones, just soft sighs and clasped hands over hearts. Civilians and uniformed service members alike gazed at him with gratitude. On the tarmac, a military escort and flag detail awaited. Protocol unfolded perfectly. The tomb guard pivoted, steps exact, posture pristine, the same ceremonial precision he had practiced at dawn in Arlington for years. Each movement was deliberate, the box lifted gently, the flag aligned plainly. He marched forward, navy blue sleeves crisp, white gloves folded like wings around something more than wood and cloth. Reporters and small crowds behind ropes watched. Cameras clicked softly. Still, no loud cheers, only quiet witness. The air crackled with collective respect. Families of other service members stood nearby, some nodding at him in recognition. He was one of theirs. The body of the tomb guard carried more meaning than the soldier he protected, a quiet guardian of truth and memory. An officer motioned to the tomb guard. He lifted the box steadily and walked toward the burial procession. Each step matched the beat of history beating under souls. The scene remained sacrosanct. The flag billowed gently. The soil inside symbolized country, loss, honor, and human cost. There was nothing showy, no theatrical flourish, only unwavering adherence to duty and remembrance. After the ceremony, the tomb guard walked off the ramp and kept his posture straight. His face betrayed neither pride nor sorrow, just completeness. He had fulfilled his role. He tucked his cover under his arm, white gloves folded, and turned to leave without looking back. Later, at the terminal, a reporter asked quietly, "Why do this yourself, sir?" He paused, then spoke simply, with solemn clarity. He never had a known resting place. "This is the least I can do, for him and for every family who still waits." He stood alone for a moment before the whisper spread again, as it had before, "He's a tomb guard." Because in that moment, amid suitcases, boarding calls, distant chatter, a silent sentinel carried more weight than the noise around him. He carried the memory. He carried truth. He carried the final piece of a journey long delayed. And it all began with someone whispering a single sentence: "He's a tomb guard." Before we end this story, let us know in the comment where in the world you are watching from. If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop your thoughts below.